Hey guys, John Jr. here, bringing you guys another video, this time for NCP Week 3. This time we are going up against one of my good buddies. His name is Carson, but we are facing a team that is co-owned. This is actually a really cool thing that my buddy Kurt, you guys all know him, and Carson decided to do, where they didn't both want to commit to a full season, so they are each playing half of the games, and I think it's really cool. And it just so happens that we landed on an odd week with Carson and Kurt, so we are going to be playing Carson. But their team is pretty scary, but I do think that we have a really good matchup against them. I kind of had to rush this a little bit because I'm keeping Carson waiting, and I'm very, very sorry about that, Carson, if you are watching this. But let's go ahead and get into the team builder. So looking at their team, Carson's team is going to consist of Tapu Bulu, Z Zeraora, Empoleon, Uxie, Quillfish, Kangaskhan, Megazard X, Hawlucha, Mamoswine, Cofagrigus, and Persian Alola. Now, our team matches up very, very nicely against this team, specifically because of Zapdos. Zapdos does a stupid amount of work against this squad. The only thing they really have to break us is going to be the Mamoswine, and other than that, Zapdos puts in a stupid amount of work. So I really don't think that they are going to be bringing their Bulu Lucha core. I don't think that makes a lot of sense against us. I do think that they have to bring Mamoswine. I do think Zeraora does very good against us, and I do think that Empoleon does really good against us. It helps wall the Altaria and just does a lot of damage overall. The last three mons are really up for debate. If they do decide to bring Bulu Lucha, great. If not, I do think it's going to be Uxie, Quillfish, and Megazard X. Those three mons do pretty alright against us. Quillfish is another check to Mega Altaria, and he can get T-Spikes up, and then obviously, you know, Megazard is always a big problem. As far as our team and what we are doing and what we are trying to do with the team, we do have Mega Altaria with Cotton Guard that I will go over in a second, and we are trying to get that mon in the position to win the game because their team is almost primarily physical, and I feel like very, very comfortable that we can do that after just one Cotton Guard simply. So the first mon that we are going to have here is going to be Tempest the Zapdos. It is a beautiful, beautiful Pokemon in this matchup. We're rocking with Roost, Toxic, Volt Switch, and Heat Wave, and we can outspeed a max Adamant Bulu. We can live 2 Stone Edges from the Hawlucha after leftovers. We have Toxic for the Zeraora switch in, Thunderbolt for, well, I had Thunderbolt, but I changed it to Volt Switch for everything else, and last move is going to be Heat Wave for the Bulu. That way we can do some damage to the thing that we so very much wall. And this mon is very, very nice in this matchup and get us momentum, get us pivots into our offensive threats like you guys already know, and it's just going to be very, very difficult for our opponent to break. Our next Pokemon is going to be Nimbus, the Mega Altaria. This mon has a stupidly good matchup. We are rocking Cotton Guard, Roost, Return, Earthquake. We're rocking Return because its only 2 return resists are going to be Empoleon as well as Quillfish, and both of those mons get hit by Earthquake. So I'm just saying, we get in a position where we can Cotton Guard up, and this mon does stupid good. He does have an Intimidate user in Quillfish, so we do have to be a little bit careful of that. That's why I didn't really want to bring Dragon Dance. I feel like Cotton Guard would just have a little bit more utility in this game, and I think if we can get in a good position, this Mega Altaria can just kind of win the game. We can outspeed the 4-speed Uxie. We can live a +2 Acrobatics from the Hawlucha. Return plus EQ literally hits everything. There's not one mon that resists that coverage. And we can guarantee 2-shot the Empoleon after leftovers with the Earthquake, so long as he has not any defense investment and just max HP, and that is the Altaria set that we are rocking with. Next up, we're rocking a really cool Hank Dang Tank. Obviously, we got to bring this mon because he is bringing the Zard. We are rocking Rindo Berry because he does have a lot of mons that get access to grass coverage. Uxie with Grass Knot. Bulu obviously is a big problem. Zero with Grass Knot, etc. And we are rocking Earth Power, Roar, Scald, and Toxic, a fully special set. And the reason for this is because Earth Power is not affected by grassy terrain if he so does decide to bring it. We can live a +1 Outrage from the Zard. We can live a max Life Orb Zera Grass Knot after our Rindo Berry. We can OHKO back with the Earth Power, I do believe. And we have Roar for the Zard. And it might be a roll to KO with Earth Power, because I did have Earthquake initially, but I figured it'd be better just to change it to Earth Power. And this mon is going to be very, very vital for a lot this week. The next mon here is going to be Nidoking, which is going to be a pretty decent answer for the Zeraora. I've played a lot of UU, so I have learned to grow accustomed to that. Minus knockoff, Nidoking just does really, really well against Zera. So we can outspeed the Mamoswine. We can live 1 Flare Blitz from the Charizard, which I think could definitely come into play. Dual Stab just does so good in this game. Thunderbolt has a really good shot to OHKO the Lucha because we wanted some way to potentially OHKO the Hawlucha in case he does send that mon in, because we are a bulky Nidoking, and then we didn't need another move, so we ended up going Stealth Rock for our last move. That way, if we ever get in a position to where I feel like we can scare something out, we can click Stealth Rock and we'll be in an okay position. The next mon here, we are bringing Pyroar finally, Fire Blast, Hyper Voice, Taunt, and Flame Charge, and this mon actually does very, very good in this matchup. We have Taunt potentially for Zard, things like that, but we only really needed Fire Blast and Hyper Voice. His Fire Blast resists are very far and few between there, like Quillfish, and that's about it. So other than that, Fire Blast hits absolutely everything, and we are rocking Normalium Z because Normalium Z Hyper Voice can actually have a chance to OHKO the Zard. We have enough speed to outspeed the Charizard, and then Flame Charge because we can possibly win a late game with this Major T. I think this Mon's going to do great this game for us, and I really hope that he shines through. And then our last Mon is going to be a potential check to the potential Bulu. We are rocking Tangjelly, the Tangrowth. It is going to be, like I said, a potential check for the Bulu and even Zeraora. It has Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Earthquake, and Leech Seed because his grass type is non-existent. I really thought about a Curse set, actually. I thought about Curse, Poison Jab, Earthquake, and Power Whip, but I decided against it because I didn't want too much setup on one team. I might regret not bringing that, but we are rocking out with this Leech Seed set instead because he does not have a grass type. We can live 2 modest non-Life Orb HP Ice from the Zera, and we do min 75 to the Mamoswine with Giga Drain, and then the rest in Spadef. And I do like this set quite a bit. I think that this set is going to put in the finest this week, and we are going to try to get in a position to win with Mega Altaria. So if you guys enjoy this team, please let me know down below, and I gotta go ahead and get in this match with Carson. Okay guys, and we are out here against Carson again. I'm so sorry this is so rushed, but we'll see what mons he does end up bringing here. I have no idea. I don't know what I'm expecting. So he does bring Bulu Lucha. So Bulu Lucha, no Mamoswine's crazy. Bulu Lucha, Persian A, Uxie, Empoleon, Kafagrigus, Empoleon, Kofag. And we got so many Pokemon wrong. So he did not bring Quillfish, and instead he brought Tapu Bulu, and he did not bring Zera either. He did not bring the team that I expected at all. He brought a completely different team. So Bulu, no Zard either. This is nuts. So Bulu, Hawlucha, let me see. Bulu, Hawlucha, Persian. How much time do I have left? 53 seconds. Bulu, Hawlucha, Persian. And what was this mon? Kafagrigus. Okay, so I'll need to write this down in just a second, but I don't have time to think. So I need time to think about what I want to lead. So looking at his team, maybe Mega Altaria is not the way to win this game. I think I can pretty freely lead Nidoking though. Where's my Stylus go? I think I can pretty freely lead Nidoking, but he might lead the Uxie. Probably for the Uxie. I could lead, actually I could lead Pyroar. I'm thinking Pyroar actually. He does not have a Fire Blast resist actually. Yeah, I'm going to lead Pyroar. And we're going to try to dent something. We can taunt the Uxie if it comes down to it. I like that a lot actually. So we are going to end up leading that Mon. I got to get these Mons fixed here. There's a whole lot going on at once because he did not bring at all what I thought he was going to bring. So we see Tapu Bulu. We see Hawlucha. We see Persian Alola. Persian A. And we see, is this Persian? This is indeed Persian, so I have no idea what this mon wants to do to us. I have no idea what this mon can do to us, so let me go ahead and check that. Pyroar. Let me go ahead and see what the last mon he brought was. Empoleon, Uxie, Kafagrigus instead of Zeraora. Kafagrigus. Okay, cool. So, what can this mon do against me? Persian. I know this mon gets Power Gym, so how much does that like a Power Gym do? Dark Pulse does not OHKO. Power Gym cannot OHKO. What if he's Life Orb? Power Gym cannot OHKO even if he's Life Orb. I have no reason to not go for a Fire Blast here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I have almost no reason not to go for a Fire Blast. I think this is pretty free. I don't see any downside. I see no downside to going for a Fire Blast here. I see no downside to going for a Fire Blast. We can get a read on his set. We have big Major T is in. He's Garfeld. Garfield, the fat Garfield. I like it. So, okay, game plan. We need a game plan looking at the squad. So, looking at the squad, Pyroar's looking very, very solid to win this game. I think he's going to Parting Shot here. Oh, okay. So, we are back, guys, and I'm a man of my word. I clicked Fire Blast initially. We are still going to stick with the Fire Blast. We're going to see what happens. I think that some possible outcomes here are he goes Parting Shot and he goes into either Empoleon or Uxie. If he goes Uxie, I'm going to click Taunt. If he goes into Empoleon, I don't know if I want to risk that because he can actually KO us with a Scald if he has any amount of investment. If he has no investment though, he cannot KO us, which is really nice. So we'll see what he does. He does end up going for the Parting Shot as expected. Nasty Plot, I was actually really worried about a Nasty Plot set. I was running some calcs while we were reconnecting, and a Nasty Plot set with Power Gem, Dark Pulse, and either HP Grass or HP Steel, depending on what he wanted to hit, actually kind of messed my team up. He just has to get rid of either Swampert or Mega Altaria. Clearly, he's not that, though, so we'll see what he does. We are at minus, I do believe Parting Shot's -1. I actually have to double check on that, because I'm not sure. Let me see. I've always been meaning to check that. Persian Parting Shot. Yeah, it is indeed by 1. So we'll see what happens here. I'm very, very nervous. I'm not very confident in this team at all, actually. I built this team a while ago, and he did not bring a team I expected at all. So Mega Altaria has a lot of trouble getting into the position that I wanted it to initially get in. Dragon Dance would have obviously been better given the team, but he does have Kofag, which is going to try to be the answer to Mega Altaria, because he does have Mummy for the Pixelate. It looks like he brought a much more defensive-minded team as opposed to my offensive team. And he's starting to realize that he has no switch-ins to a Fire Blast. And if I would have just Z Fire Blast turn 1 if I had that, that might have claimed a KO. So I'm thinking he might be leaning towards going into maybe Kofag in case I'm Z Hyper Voice, which I am, obviously, but he doesn't know that. But he might be Spadef Uxie. If he's Spadef Uxie, he'd probably choose. Let me see. Spadef and Polion absolutely choose. Spadef Uxie does indeed choose. Spadef Uxie does indeed choose. He goes Pancakes. Pancakes is going to be the Empoleon. Okay, that's nice. And we click Fire Blast and we missed. That is not good at all. So what I'm going to do now is I really don't want him to get rocks up. So I'm going to click Taunt. I very much do not want him to click rocks here. I very much do not want rocks up. I understand we might lose our Pyroar, and that miss sucks a lot, actually. Hold on. That miss sucks a lot. I could have found out what kind of Empoleon he was and how to deal with it a little bit better. That does suck a lot, because if he was not any Spadef, we did about a quarter of his HP. Like, Chip is Chip, you know? Chip is indeed Chip. So I am going to go for Taunt here, assuming that he might go for Ice Beam or Stealth Rock, assuming my switches into either Tangrowth or Zapdos. I feel like both of those are pretty obvious. Even Swampert could be an initial switch in. What am I going to do after I Taunt, though? Best case scenario, right? I Taunt and he Stealth Rocks, and he doesn't get to do that. What is going to happen here? Because he has nothing to fear. He has no reason not to click Stealth Rocks. These are the freest Stealth Rocks of this man's career. Absolutely. We're going to go ahead and click Taunt. We're going to see what this man does. Big Pyroar coming in clutch. Yes, Toxic. Okay. Toxic. So he was probably calling the switch into Zapdos. And what do I lose in going Zapdos, actually? I don't really lose anything going Zapdos now that I'm looking at it. Tempest is a very big problem for him to deal with. Let me see how much damage this Empoleon would do to my Zapdos with Scald. It does about a 4th, and I would rather not be Toxic. He didn't bring Mamoswine, so Volt switches are absolutely free. I'd rather not be burned, excuse me. Tangrowth, what about Tangrowth? Tangrowth does have Earthquake, which is not going to be important at all anymore. It's literally just for this Pokemon. And I can get a free Leech Seed off. I think Tangrowth might be the play. I don't care if I get burned. I'm going to go Tangrowth. I don't think he's going to have Ice Beam. And if he does, why would he click it right here? He would not. So we'll see here. He withdraws. And do Garfeld. Again, that's fine by me. We are going to get a free Leech Seed off here. We are indeed going to get a free Leech Seed off, as he probably clicks Parting Shot again. I'm not sure what else this thing would want to do. We are going to get a Leech Seed off. I see no reason not to click Leech Seed here. He has no Grass type. Oh, he has Bulu, I guess, but we do have Sludge Bomb, so I don't really care about that. I do not care about that. This is our Bulu check, after all. Yeah, this is our Bulu check, so I don't care about that at all. We'll see what he does. Parting Shot plus Nasty Plot would be a very weird set, and then he doesn't have coverage for everything. He could have Technician boosted HP Fire, actually. Oh, shoot. Ooh. That might be a problem. Nasty Plots. Okay, so he is Nasty Plot, but he just doesn't have the coverage for everything. I really don't think. A +2 Dark Pulse. +2 Life Orb Dark Pulse actually does not KO us. I want to get a read on his set. I want to see what kind of set he is. He never OHKOs Altaria. I'm very interested to see what this set is. This is a Z-Mon, so +2 Dark Z might be incoming. And we do not have a switch into that. This Mon might just claim a KO here. He doesn't have coverage for everything. I need Tangrowth for Tapu Bulu. What mon do I not need? What mon do I not need? Because he gets a mon here, which sucks. Pyro just comes in and clicks buttons. I don't really need Swampert for anything, actually. I really don't. I don't need Swampert for absolutely anything. So he'll probably kill us here with a Z-Dark, and then we just go into probably Zapdos, I would assume. He just clicks Dark Pulse. And we'll see what kind of item he is. Dark Pulse. He's Life Orb. Dark Pulse, Life Orb. And we are getting that residual HP back. So homie's at about half here. So he is going to kill Swampert here. Swampert had no purpose, really, besides getting rocks up. That was the only important thing. But we don't need rocks, really. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, wait. We don't even have rocks on this. This is on our Nidoking. Dummy. I'm big dummy. Actually, probably... Well, he's Life Orb. He doesn't have Z. We're going to click Toxic on the off chance he switches out? Sure. It doesn't matter. He's going to kill us either way. Yeah. Version A kills Swampert with Dark Pulse. So he is Dark Pulse Parting Shot, which is so weird. That's so weird. Swampert did awful on matchup, though. So what's my play here? Zapdos? He is not Z. He is Life Orb. And we do, yeah. Zapdos is going to be the play. We outspeed stuff to Roost-On, right? Yeah, we outspeed Uxie about, yeah. I'm going to go Zapdos. Zapdos is indeed the play, because I think he has something for Mega Altaria. I think he has a Z move for Mega Altaria, so we are going to go Zapdos and just click Volt Switch here. And we'll see what he does. He doesn't have a ground type. Zapdos is very, very important. I might have misplayed because I could have just went Altaria, but I'm very worried that he has a move to hit Altaria. Like HP, I don't know, Technician HP Steel, how much would that do? I might have misplayed. HP Steel. Technician. +2 Technician HP Steel would take out our Altaria, so I think I'm very confident in the fact that I made the right play here. We'll see what he does. I would save this Persian if I were him. I'd click Parting Shot here probably, actually. Honestly. This mon is very, very important to him. This mon can beat my team. This mon is a very scary Pokemon. This mon's a very scary Pokemon, but only when it's at +2. When it's not at +2, we can deal with it. And we don't really have Pokemon that allow it to set up anymore. We really don't. Tangrowth is the only mon, but now he's at half, so now he cannot really set up on us. So we'll see what he does. I'm sad that I had let Swampert go down so early, but I think that's the in game. I think the in game is actually to get in position to win with Pyroar at this point. He does Parting Shot. He does Parting Shot. Good play, Carson. But we're gonna get momentum here. We are gonna get momentum, which is phenomenal. And he goes back to him. Okay. I don't know what he goes into. Bulu? Maybe Uxie? I'm not entirely sure. If he goes Uxie, I'm pretty confident in the fact that we're going to go into the lad Major T once more. And taunt. And taunt that boy. Or we could just click Fire Blast, as he knows we have taunt, so he could be worried about that. Or we could go Altaria, set up a Cotton Guard as well. I gotta think about it. I don't know. I don't like this team at all. This team doesn't really have a breaker on it. Pyroar is our biggest breaker, which sucks. So we'll see what he does. He might also very well go Bulu. And if he goes Kofag, we can go Nidoking and click Sludge Wave. And something's going to take us some big damage. Or we can click Earth Power. It just depends on what we think he's going to switch in. Because, no, we're going to click Sludge Wave because Uxie can outspeed us, but Empoleon cannot. So if he goes Kofag here, we go Nidoking and we click Earth Power. No, we click Sludge Wave. We click Sludge Wave because I don't care if Empoleon comes in. We click Sludge Wave, yes. For a fact. For a fact. 100%. Okay. And if he goes Uxie, we're going to go into Pyroar, I think, and we're going to not click Taunt because he knows we have Taunt, so he would not risk that, and we're going to click Fire Blast on his probable U-turn or his probable switch out into potentially Empoleon? Into potentially Empoleon. This is going to be a long game. How do we win this? We can't lose to Bulu-Lucha. We cannot lose to Bulu-Lucha. Send out Tut. Okay, awesome. So we go Nidoking. We go Nidoking. Beautiful. Best case scenario. Let's see. Oh boy, that did 0. Kofag. I think we're gonna go Nidoking. -1. That did about. He's Fizz Def. It looks like. How much would Nidoking do? Fizz boy. Oh, this thing resists Earth Power or Sludge Wave. Yike. What does Pyro do to this boy? Actually, we're gonna go Pyro, I think. We can click Trick. We can click Taunt on his potential Trick Room. Would he be Trick Room with this? No. We can go Pyro or click Fire Blast very freely. Yeah, actually, we're gonna do that. We're gonna go Pyro. We're gonna click Fire Blast. He doesn't have a switch in. He does not have a switch in. So we'll see what he does. We could also Taunt. He knows we have Taunt. We're gonna click Fire Blast. I think he's fizzed up. Max HP at least. Max HP. No split up. Okay, so we really need Pyro to put in the finest this game, dude. Pyro is one of my favorite Pokemon for those of you that don't know, and I really think that... How do we win this game, man? We just gotta get Empoleon and Uxie whittled down, because damage on them is unrecoverable damage, and that's where the Mist turn 1 might come into play, because I really am very, very scared of that Empoleon, actually. That Empoleon is very scary. I wish we were Z Inferno Overdrive, because his he does not have a switch into that. He has no Pokemon to switch into Z Inferno Overdrive, actually. But I brought Z Hyper Voice because of Zard. Yike. Yike, yike, yike. I don't know, this is going to be a really tough one to win. Nidoking outspeeds basically everything, probably Uxie as well. So Nidoking is going to be very important in this game, actually. Nidoking breaks everything. Nidoking puts in the finest. If he clicks Trick Room here, Trick Room Nasty Plot, I don't know. I think he goes Uxie or Empoleon here. I think he definitely goes Uxie or Empoleon. Empoleon was his initial answer to this, so I'm going to say Empoleon. I'm going to say he goes Empoleon here. I don't know what else he would do. I really don't. And I'm going to assume that Uxie is his rocker. So I'm not going to be too careful about that anymore. He withdraws into Pancakes. Into Pancakes! Pancakes, that's the lad. And we'll get a read on this boy's set. Finally, get a read on his set. That's a lad, Major T. And you see how much that... And we get a burn. Phenomenal. That's great. That's phenomenal. Homie burned. Homie is burned. The only problem now is if we Fire Blast again, which is what I'm so tempted to do, this man gets Torrent. Which is no bueno. No bueno. Empoleon. We did about 40% to that with Fire Blast. So that's looking like it's much more Fizz Def. How much does Z Hyper Voice do? Actually, you know what? I'm very tempted to Flame Charge here, but I don't think it's worth it. I think what we do now is we go into Zapdos on his Scald. I feel like that's pretty safe. I feel like going Zapdos on his Scald is very, very safe, because I don't feel like he Toxics here. I don't feel like he Toxics. I don't want to put... I could Flame Charge and put him in range of another Fire Blast, but I don't think that's the way. And if he gets Rocks up, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. If he gets Rocks up, that's going to be very, very detrimental to us. So we did not bring D5, and I should have, because I have 3 Mons currently weak to Rocks. So that's on me, but we'll see what he does. I'm very confident that Uxie's a rocker, because he could have had free Rocks earlier. I'm very confident he's going to click Scald here. Or whatever attacking move he has. If he was physical and we got that burn, that changes the game. That changes the game. But so did that missed turn 1, and that's just what Pokemon is at this point. So we'll see what he does. I'm on Zapdos, and I'm going to click Volt Switch, the freest Volt Switch of my life. It'll kill this Mon if he does decide to stay in and go for the Scald. If he switches out, we get a free Volt Switch on whatever wants to switch it out. Yeah, pretty confident. Pretty confident whatever he does here, we'll be able to have an answer to it. As long as he doesn't just raw Stealth Rock. Because if he didn't click Stealth Rocks earlier, that's garbage. That's awful if he did not click Stealth Rocks earlier. We send in Zapdos, and he is going to end up going to switch out into Vision. What is this? The lad, Uxie. Okay. Now he's going to get Rocks up, which is suck. Which is big suck. Zapdos, Uxie. If he's not Spadef, we do like 0 to him. How much does Nidoking do to him? Sludge Wave, Two Shot, Altaria does 0. This mon's very difficult for us to deal with. 0 to 0. This mon is going to be very difficult for us to deal with. I think I want to Volt Switch into Pyro again, though. Pyro. Fire Blast is min 36, so 36 plus 36 is 72. And Zapdos doesn't put it in range. I think I have to Toxic. Nah, we're Volt Switching. We're going to Volt Switch into Pyro. I'm very confident he's going to click Stealth Rocks here. Get the Volt Switch off. He is very specially defensive. Very split def. Actually, so Mega Altaria might be the play. Altaria. This is tough. I could also go... No, I think I have to go Pyroar and click Fire Blast. I have to. I think I have to. Pyroar is so important in this game. It's crazy. Please don't click Stealth Rock. Please click any move but Stealth Rock. Any move but Stealth Rock. Heal Bell. Okay. Heal Bell. Heal Bell. I do not want to mess with rocks, so we're going to click Taunt again. I do not want to mess with rocks, so we are indeed going to click Taunt again. Right? Because what would he switch in here? Yeah, I'm not messing with rocks. Rocks are so difficult for us to deal with. I can't risk him clicking that. Heal Bell. So that tells me that he's probably physical Empoleon. Probably, because if he wasn't physical Empoleon, he wouldn't care about that. If he wasn't physical Empoleon, he would not care about that at all. I think, right? That's 6% every turn. I don't know. I really don't think he would care about that if he was physical Imp. But we'll see. We'll see what he does. Regardless, I'm clicking Taunt. I do not want this mon to get Rocks up. Rocks would be worst case scenario here. Rocks would be absolutely worst case scenario. Little King comes in and clicks buttons. Heal Bell. So Heal Bell, what would his moveset be? Uxi's very, very annoying because it's one of those Pokemon that can be ran a multitude of ways, and I have no idea what way Carson would want to run it this week. His team right now is very defensive though. We go for the Taunt, so we are going to get to see if he did go for Stealth Rocks and we made the right play. He's in Headbutt. Huh. In Headbutt. Okay. And Leftovers. He's in Headbutt. He did 167 minus 115. He did 52 with Zen Headbutt. Pyroar. Zen Headbutt. He is going to be 0 attack, no investment, it looks like. Yep. So Fire Blast, assuming he's max. So we could live 2 more of those actually. Guaranteed. Careful. We could live 2 more of those guaranteed. So if he's max, Fire Blast does about 0. I think I might Z here. Z Hyper Voice. How much does this do to this mon? It does 43 to 51 if he's max. So we'll be able to get a good read on his set here. I don't see a reason for him to switch into Kofag. We are going to get the Z move off here on this Uxie. This is unrecoverable chip. And I'm very curious because if he's not max, if he is not max, this does about 70 if he's not max. If he's just max HP. So we'll see how much this does. Big Pyroar coming through. That's a good thumbnail actually. That looks dope. That looks super big dope. We'll see. It does. It might be Fizz Def. And he misses. That's huge. So more Fizz Def actually. Fizz Def. And now I have no reason not to click Fire Blast. So that's phenomenal. So we got our Z op, and this mon is very, very weakened. We're getting in some good positions. We're getting in some okay positions here. That miss might be huge though. That miss might turn out to be very, very huge for him. This game has had a lot of hacks, unfortunately. I'm glad the burn did not matter too much though, because he did have Heal Bell. We'll see what he does though. This has been a very long game. Fire Blast. He doesn't have a switch in really. No, he doesn't really have a switch in. Empoleon is his best bet, but it dies to 2. Guaranteed. He might be Torrent Aqua Jet. Maybe that's why he wanted to do that. That'd be next level, Carson. I would shake your hand. I would turn on Discord and call you right now and shake your hand if you were Torrent boosted Aqua Jet and you killed my Pyroar. After, like, on the switching, I would shake your hand. So this mon should drop. Based on the damage from that Breakneck Blitz, he is very Fizz Def, so this mon should definitely drop to this Fire Blast. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I just accidentally opened Discord. I am so sorry. Holy, of course it's going to open up. Quit Discord. Do not open up Discord. Thank you. Okay, cool. I'm very disorganized today, and I'm sorry. So hopefully, Pyroar is going to be able to claim a KO here, because that's what Pyroar is supposed to be doing right now. Pyroar is putting in the finest this game for absolutely no good reason. He has no Fire Blast switch-ins, which is phenomenal, and he's going to withdraw, and what mon is he going to go into? Tut. This mon should drop to 2, right? Probably? Probably drop to 2. Fire Blast. Connect! That's the lad, and... Oh, he definitely drops to 2. He definitely drops to 2. Could Flame Charge kill him? Pancakes. How do we do that much damage to this lad? Fire Blast. I mean, actually, that's looking kind of right. Flame Charge would not kill him. Flame Charge is always... If he's max... we have to click Fire Blast. We have to click Fire Blast, and he has to hope for a miss. Flame Charge does like 10%. No matter whether he's max bold or whether he's no defense, he does like 10. So we just have to connect to Fire Blast. So the lad, Pyro is going to come through, and he's going to connect another one, and Carson's going to give us a Mon here. Preferably this Mon. Yes. Yes. Awesome. So Pancakes is going to go down. So Pyro kills Kofag with Fire Blast. Phenomenal. Pyro gets a KO, and down goes Kofag. And I don't know what his play here is, actually. I have no idea what his play here would be. Empoleon is the only thing that makes logical sense to me. And we have to keep this Mon very healthy. We have to keep this Mon as healthy as possible. How much does Persian, Life Orb Persian do to us with Dark Pulse? Actually, if he's Water Pulse, he KOs us. Hyper Voice. This is the wrong Persian. This is not the Alolan Persian. Wait, does the Alolan Persian still get Technician? It does, doesn't it? Was I looking at the wrong Persian this entire time? Oh no, maybe I was. Oh no, it still gets Technician. It still gets Technician. Okay. Okay, so I was not looking at the wrong Persian. So Technician. Dark Pulse cannot KO us from this range. Even if he's... Well, if he's Life Orb, let me see. Life Orb. Life Orb cannot KO us from this range. We don't know his 4th move. This Mon's very vital. And what could I switch in? I can switch in Zapdos pretty freely. Zapdos is a... If he goes Persian, I go hard Zapdos, I think. Because Zapdos is not whittled down. He goes Vision. I'm going to go for the Fire Blast here. I'm pretty sure this Fire Blast is going to KO. I'm pretty positive this Fire Blast is going to KO this Mon. We connect? I'm pretty positive this is going to KO you. He hangs on just a little bit. Memento! Okay. We have Taunt for whatever he wants to go into. So we'll find out, I guess. So, Uxie dies to Memento. Uxie dies to Memento. Garfeld. So Uxie dies, and nothing gets a kill. So he goes into Persian, which I said that my play was Zapdos regardless. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go Zapdos regardless. Unless we can kill with a -1 Fire Blast, which actually it's looking like we can. We can probably even kill with a Hyper Voice. Actually, I'm just going to go for it. Why not? What is... Fire is not really good for anything else, honestly. It helps us break the... I'm just going to go for Fire Blast. Why not? He goes Nasty Plot. We just got to land this Fire Blast, homie. We just got to land this Fire Blast. Come on. That's the lad, Major T. That's the lad, Major T. This Mon should drop. He hangs on like 2. So he's going to get a move off here. What Mon do I value the least? What Mon do I value the least? I think Tangrowth is the answer. I think Tangrowth's the answer, because I can pivot on Tangrowth. Tangrowth. And +2 Life Orb Dark Pulse can't even kill Tangrowth. I value Tangrowth the least, for a fact. And he might just Parting Shot, too. Darn, dude. He has to be like max HP for that to have not killed. So we'll see what he does here. I'm very curious to see what move he has. Dark Pulse. Okay. So this will not kill, unless it's a crit. Nope, it will not kill. And Persian A dies to Life Orb Recoil. So we're just not getting any kills this game, I guess. So Persian's gonna die to Life Orb. That's fine. That was the scariest Pokemon. And if he just so happens to go Empoleon, I think I'm gonna let him have Tangrowth. If he does outspeed us, Empoleon. He has to be physical Empoleon, right? Like, he wouldn't have saved it if he wasn't physical Empoleon. What do we got? 52 out of 201. We're at 25%. Cool. We're at 25%. So 25 plus 33. We'd be at about 58%. We'd be above half if I do switch out. I don't know what he would do here, though. If he goes Bulu, I'm just going to click Sludge Bomb. He could go hard Halucha here, I guess. Halucha. We still have Zapdos at full HP in the back, so Halucha's not really that big of a threat at this point. A Sludge Bomb guaranteed breaks sub, so I am just going to go for a Sludge Bomb if that lad decides to send in Halucha. I do believe, yeah. And we still have max HP Altaria, max HP Zapdos. We are out here, boys. This is looking really good for your boys right now. This is looking really good. Pyro putting in the finest, homie. Major T putting in the finest. He may only have 1 kill on the stat sheet, but he has 3 kills in our hearts right now. He has 3 kills in our hearts right now. He really does. He missed that first Fire Blast, and he's like, no, we're not missing again, homie. That's the lad. So I don't know what he does here. I really have no idea what I would do if I were him. How much do we do to Empoleon with Earthquake? Empoleon. The only way I can see him winning? Mysterio. Halucha. Okay. That's fine. Halucha. I'm not going to risk this being a subset and click Leech Seed, I think. I think I'm just going to give him this mod. But I can't let him get behind the sub. Still has his item. We're at 52. We're at 25%. He can kill us with a high jump kick. I'm not going to let him get behind the sub. We're just going to click Sludge Bomb. We're just going to click Sludge Bomb. I'm not letting him get behind the sub. He might be Sky Attack. What would he be? Rock Slide. Covering the Zapdos switching. Okay. That might not kill us, actually. It does not kill us. And we click Sludge Bomb. Okay. How much is this going to do? Good amount. A really good amount. So he actually cannot kill us with a... so he's Rock Slide. Okay. Rock Slide. So I think I might go into Zapdos now. Would that be throwing? I don't think so. I want him to have this mon, I think. What does Nidoking do for me left? We break Empoleon every which way. I don't need him. I don't want this mon to get behind the sub. We're just gonna keep clicking Sludge Bomb. I don't need this mon anymore. I do not need Tangrowth anymore. Please take Tangrowth. I do not need Tangrowth. I do not need Tangrowth for anything, right? Like, it walls the Bulu. He can just Rock Slide again. We should live this. We do live this. We do live this. And we flinch. That's fine. That's fine. So he's going to cover that Rock Slide again. Homie's really making me think he's choiced. But he's probably going to think I'm going to switch out now. Because I want to save this. So he's probably going to kill us. I'm going to click Sludge Bomb again. I can't let him get behind the sub, man. That's the one thing I'm super scared of. I cannot let this Pokemon get behind the sub. I'm going to assume he kills us with Rock Slide, but I can't afford to make a play at this point. Because if he clicks sub and we go Nidoking, we might just lose the game. That very well could be the entire game. He does click Swords Dance. That's what I was afraid of. So we are going to click Sludge Bomb here. Phenomenal. So we are going to kill him with one more. If he does decide to Swords Dance again, let me see something. Halucha, Zapdos, a +2 Rock Slide, +2 Adamant Rock Slide. Cannot kill us. So we have to go for Sludge Bomb here. We have to go for Sludge Bomb here. And Rock Slide would guarantee kill us, but if he misses, that's the whole game. So SD. This Pokemon's very, very difficult. This Pokemon's very scary. And even to Altaria. What is he doing? +2 Sky Attack. Yikes, that kills us. +2 Sky Attack kills us. So Zapdos is definitely going to be the safest play. Zapdos has to be the safest play. Very scary. Very, very scary. Actually, can he kill Nidoking with any one move? Because he has not lost his item yet. Only if he's Sky Attack. Only if he's Sky Attack. So actually, we can go Nidoking and clean up this game. He goes for Drain Punch. That's fine. Drain Punch. So he's seen 2 of his 3 moves. So what would his third be? Sky Attack, probably. We can go Nidoking. Acrobatics, because he can't... Yeah, we can go Nidoking, actually. Nidoking's probably the best play, because Zapdos can get Rock Slide flinch. Nidoking, the worst he does is Sky Attack, and if he pops his Sky Attack, he never OHKOs Altaria with any one move. Yeah, we go Nidoking. And Nidoking might be able to finish this game for us, so let me write that down. Halucha kills, and we're gonna click Thunderbolt, I guess? doesn't really matter. We're gonna click Thunderbolt, I guess. Hawlucha kills Tangrowth with... He does Pancakes. Hawlucha kills Tangrowth with Drain Punch. So Hawlucha's gonna pick up a KO here. And we do not quite kill Pancakes. But we are gonna go for the Earth Power again, I guess. We are gonna go for the Earth Power. And... Tangrowth... Oh, he is Shuka. He is Shuka. So Nidoking kills Empoleon with Earth Power. I'm pretty sure Nidoking just wins the game here, unless he's Scarf Tapu Bulu. In which case we can just go into Altaria and click Cotton Guard, and that's the whole game. So Empoleon is gonna die here. We'll see what he does. Unless he's like Sash Bulu. In comes the Bulu. I am gonna click Sludge Wave here. I don't see any downside to clicking Sludge Wave. He could be Sash. But that would allow us, we can switch into Altaria pretty easily. So we are going to go for the Sludge Wave here. Tapu Bulu. We do outspeed Max Speed Bulu. We go for the Sludge Wave. Is he going to be Sash? He's not Sash. So I think Nidoking just won the game. Nidoking kills Tapu Bulu with Sludge Wave. So Nidoking's going to pick up a second one here. And down goes Tapu Bulu. And I think Nidoking just won us the game. In comes Mysterio. Is he plus defense or plus Spadaf? Plus defense. Okay, so Sludge Wave should KO this mon, right? Let me just double check and make sure I'm not missing anything crazy. Thunderbolt probably KOs actually. Thunderbolt does do more, so we're gonna click Thunderbolt just to get the super effective. Yeah, he had to. So Nidoking. So we are gonna win this game here. Nidoking cleans up. Nidoking kills Hawlucha with Thunderbolt, which is awesome. So Nidoking is going to pick up 3 there, and down goes the Hawlucha, and we are going to win a very scary matchup. He brought a team I did not expect at all, and it threw me off very, very badly. We did not get to show off the Altaria tech, unfortunately. GG to Carson, that was a very good game. He had really weird prep, but it was really good prep too. Parting Shot plus Nasty Plot. I wonder what his last move was on the Persian, and I also wonder what his last move was on the Hawlucha. But GG to Carson. I don't think we played great this game, by any means, but I think that we definitely made the plays we need to play to win, obviously, and we saw I didn't really see any in-game, actually, but Nidoking obviously did great. Get out of here, Fly. Nidoking obviously did great towards the in-game, and Pyro just tore him up. Pyro may only have 1 kill on the stat sheet, but in our hearts, you already know he has 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys thought of this match down below, and for now, guys, this has been John Jr., signing off.